Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Crafters TV. Welcome to Friday. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh my word, I'm so excited.
Oh yeah?
Yes, I am.
What, excited because it's Friday or excited because what we've got lined up?
Both.
Both. Yeah. Oh, it's good that it's Friday. It's been a mega busy week, and of course, so much going on. We've got our spring sale continuing on the website.
That's exciting.
Yeah, up to 70% off. Well, actually, it's up to 80% off if you delve deep enough. We've got National Craft Month deals still flying out the door for you. And also today, very exciting, because we've kind of covered lots of different things on the spring sale and had big sale shows and cartloads, but we've not had specific soft craft shows.
We haven't.
No. But today...
We have.
I'm loving this. We have got, it's almost like a cartload soft craft show coming up for you at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And we're going to preview loads of those deals for you on Wake Up Call this morning. And alongside that, we're going to throw in some of the best deals from last night's cartload, which is still live on the website, and so much more. It's going to be a fantastic day. You've got loads of, well, little kind of treats up your sleeve over there, haven't you?
I've been for a little wander.
Yeah, oh, have you?
Yeah, a little wander in the warehouse and pick some of my favourite tools.
Right.
And I've got them in a big pile of exceptional deals.
And I also spy over your side.
Yeah.
Is that a mystery bag over there?
That might be a little mystery bag.
Yeah. What's in it?
Not going to tell you, it's a mystery.
Hey!
I feel like Toya Wilcox.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery. And we've got the wheel as well.
I'm really excited about the wheel.
Yeah.
I used to love Wheel of Fortune when I was a girl. Oh my word, I loved Wheel of Fortune. Nikki Campbell. I think that was a fantastic programme.
It was a great show.
Yeah, I mean, so you are our Nikki Campbell to this Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, is that a good thing? I think that's a good
thing. That's a compliment.
Is that good?
Yes, I think so.
I mean, it's not as big as the Wheel of Fortune, but it's, I mean, the deals.
Yeah.
So I get to spin this in a minute, you know.
Okay.
And wherever it lands.
Yeah.
Then everyone gets. So we've had double points. Yesterday we had triple points. We've had a free gift. We've had a few discounts. So it could be any of these.
So it could be any of these. So if I was to pick one that I would be rooting for, Ben.
What are you going to root for?
Well, what's the best thing on the thing?
Well, I mean, the biggest. I mean, you got 15% off.
Yeah.
We had triple points yesterday, which is good. So I would say triple points, 15% off, or maybe, I don't know, 2 free gifts.
So me, I'd be going in order. Triple points, 15% off, $10 off my next spend, £10 of dollars off my next spend.
Right, so any of those three.
That's my wish list.
Right.
Those 3, and I'm going to be happy.
Well, I'll do mine.
You do the spinning.
I feel under pressure now.
Okay, I'm rooting. Ben, come on, you know my top 3 now.
Yep.
Spin that with purpose.
Okay.
One of them 3, please. No pressure, Ben. I'm going to get ready.
All right,
okay.
You go that way. So I really do feel under pressure now. Wherever this lands, it shall be. So here we go, everybody. It is time to spin the wheel. Hey! Well, I got the second one you wanted. Yes! Yes! 15% off. I'm hearing in my ear that we had 15% off also on Wednesday, and you guys absolutely loved it, so you are welcome. Just call me Benny Campbell with his Wheel of Fortune. 15% off. And by the way, that is 15% off. Not just on the show, but right across the website. And also, it's 15% off on top of the discounts you've already got. So, you know, we've got like up to 70%, up to 80% off on the spring sale. You can have another 15% off, yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. And that's right across the day today. Welcome to Friday. It's going to be one of those days. Feel free to get in touch on the socials. Say hello on Facebook and indeed on YouTube. It's going to be a fabo day. Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, preview now. Big sale show, softer side styling at 2, and then 6 o'clock this evening we have got a fantastic masterclass as well. It's all coming up. I'm going to go and celebrate my success over that side of the studio, and I shall hand you over to that side of the studio where Leanne has got a mystery. It's a mystery.
It is going to be a phenomenal day, isn't it? We're just very excited, Ben and I, to be reunited for the next 2 shows. I'm sure there's a song in the 80s that reunited and we're misunderstood.
Peaches and Herbs.
Peaches and Herbs.
No, Peaches and Herbs.
Yes, Peaches.
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 Peaches and Herbs.
Peaches and Herbs.
Yeah.
Peaches and Herbs, there we go. I feel I need to start off with this mystery bag with a la da 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 da, a little bit like Ben did. Peaches and Herbs, Johnny corrects us, it was who sang that. Reunited and we're misunderstood.
We are.
Which is probably going to be the theme of the day, I'm going to say. I think it probably is. There is some fun. Oh, 1978.
Really?
You weren't born, were you?
I wasn't even born then.
I was born.
I was -1.
Were you -1?
Yeah.
I was 8 years of age.
Do you remember 1978?
I do remember 1978. Yes.
Thinking I was 8 in 1987. I don't remember.
That's a good question for today. What's your earliest memory as a child? I can remember. I have some very veiled memories. I would say from 2 or 3 onwards.
Right.
So, like 4 or 5, I've got some good ones. 8, I can remember pretty much everything.
Right. What were the 4 or 5? I bet they were mostly birthday parties, were they?
Birthday parties, playing fish and chip shops with my mum, with the newspaper, balls of wool and pegs. So, yeah, she used to put balls of wool in one bowl, all of the clothes pegs in another bowl, give me the day's newspaper, and then she'd come and order fish and chips, and I'd wrap them up, which would be balls of wool and pegs.
Ah.
So that was a game when I was that age, yeah.
I remember my 4th birthday, and I was really excited because my mum made me a guitar cake, which I was really excited about. And also around about that time, I think it was maybe like 5 or 6 at Christmas, me and my sister used to get all of our cuddly toys out, and we used to get the toys that we already had. And whilst all the presents went under the tree for all of us, we would wrap up toys for our cuddly toys and put them under the Christmas tree and unwrap presents for the cuddly toys.
I also remember we used to get the bus to my grandma's when I was about 4 or 5, and my mum knew the bus conductor, and that was back in the day where you got tickets on it, and you were thinking, ticket. Yeah. And so I loved tickets. I wanted to be, my goal at that age was to work in a post office, because back then I even wanted to do the stamping, Ben.
Oh, yes.
I wanted to do the stamping. Now look at me. That was my dream when I was 4 or 5, but I liked a ticket as well. So the bus conductor used to slip my mum a whole roll of tickets, blank ones, and then when I got home I'd be a bus conductor while I was at my grand's for the whole day, and everybody would get tickets to get off the sofa, go to the kitchen, sit back down on the sofa. All the fun was had back in 1974 and 1975, Ben.
I know.
But look, I have got this fabulous mystery bag for you. Can I just check? Do you get an extra 15% off that price?
Yes.
What?
And you still get the discount plus your Club Inspired discount plus the 15% discount. So if you're platinum, it's another 15% coming off that price there.
Wow.
That's another £3.60 coming off. So that is £20.40.
That was excellent. Mental calculation.
$27.60 about that. It's incredible.
Wow, that was excellent mental calculation, Ben. Really it was. Now, in my mystery bag, these are the things that you're paying for. So these two, quarter of the stock already gone, Ben.
Wow.
So don't hang around if you fancy what you're about to see. These are the 2 things which give you the value in the bag. So this is your value. This is what your pennies are paying for, let's say. And you've got that fantastic bag die set, which does those lovely clutches. That's a full die set. You can do the crossbody or the clutch. And then you get the die set that everybody needs if you're starting on a fabric journey, and that's hexagons, which you can use to quilt, or you can use 2 English paper piece, because you've got the die for the paper and the die for the fabric in that set. Okay, so that's what your pennies are getting you. Yeah. You're also getting...
For free?
For free? Can't believe it. You've got a whole charm set there, Ben. All of that fabric. Look at all these beautiful colours in here. Beautiful, beautiful pieces, loads of colours, all ready at that 5-inch square for you. I've got a quilt on my Facebook page that I did with a set like this, where I just literally seamed them together and then backed it, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So that's brilliant if you want to use it with your dies, or you just want to make a quilt top from that alone. You're also getting, everybody needs these, zips on a roll.
Handy.
My word, it changes your soft craft life, zips on a roll. It really does. It saves you having to buy 420 just in case you need one, because you can cut the length that you need for whatever project you're working on. So you get them. You also get, these are fantastic, I love these. These let you do beautiful turned chevron zigzag edges on your quilts.
Nice.
So it will cut continuous length. I'm just going to turn that around and show you. It doesn't cut on the top and bottom. So you fold your fabric, we tell you exactly how to do that, cut it, and you get a continuous length of pre-cut chevron edging for your quilted projects. You're also getting...
Wow, what a bag.
The little accessory set for your teddy bears to be able to do the little dungarees, etc. You're also getting a fabulous applique set to be able to do lots of different foliages, and you can cut the leaves, the flowers for the top of these, and make flowers by just putting those round in a circle. So you've got the foliage, but the foliage can provide the petal for the floral also. You're also getting this little foliage set. Take the head of that flower, pop it onto the foliage of this one. They'll work together. You're getting one of my favourite quilting shapes. You're getting the clamshell.
Yeah.
Fantastic for your English paper piecing in a clamshell design, because the inner die cuts your paper, the outer die cuts the fabric, fold it round, sew them together, beautiful clamshell English paper piecing. And you're getting a pack of quilting clips, absolutely essential when you're doing any kind of soft craft and needing to keep several layers together. And you're getting the absolutely incredible, revolutionary, life-changing binding mitering tool. It is absolutely incredible. You're not paying for any of this, Ben, which is why 30% of it is now gone.
You said a quarter.
30 now.
What?
So this isn't going to hang around. Look, none of that. You're paying for none of that. All of that is free. The value is in those first two products I showed you, which was the bag set and the hexagon set, and then everything else that we've gone through gratis, which is fantastic value, especially when you've just explained with that fantastic mental calculation, which I can't do. Another 15% off the price you can see on the screen.
Yeah.
I think this is great if you are just starting on your soft craft journey and you want to try a few different things. If you just, if you're a regular soft crafter and you just think, you know, I could do with beefing up some of my stash, it's going to be great for that. I've struggled with binding and I don't know the binding tools in here, getting everything else in there. It's just a really great bag for newbies or real experienced soft crafters. I know, as an experienced soft crafter who's been collecting stuff for quite a while, I say experienced, not skilled. Experienced in terms of length of time,
yes,
not quality. I would be able to use several of those things in the bag because they're different to what I've already got at home.
Do you know what? We've gone from 25% to 30% of the stock gone. And I've just heard producer Tori say a third of the stock has gone. This bag is flying. It's the show all of you soft crafters have waited for. If you know someone who loves their soft craft and they want to snaffle a deal today, give them an elbow, give them a nudge, say, hey, get on over to Crafters TV. It's all about the soft aside sales today. And yet, that price there, you can take another £3.60 off that 15%. It's another $4.80 off that price there. So that price comes down even further. And that's why we're so generous here at Crafters Companion, because we give you the initial discount of £100 or $133. We then let you have your Club Inspire discount on top of that. And we then, today, on everything across the web, give you an additional 15%. Shop, shop, shop till you drop. Few hellos, because I realise I've not said hello yet. We've got Radical Rachel on the socials this morning. Adriana's in from Texas. Lisa's in from Minnesota. Neil Raw is in from the Mid-Atlantic. That is a great name. I love that. Polly Coe says, hello from Blountstown, Florida. Teresa says, good morning, everybody. Margaret's in saying, happy Friday, crafters. Kerry's in. Linda from Maryland. Betty's in from Oklahoma. Lisa Soren says, Ben is so funny. I'm in one of those moods today. Anything could happen, and probably will. Teresa says it's going to be one of those days. And Carol says, can someone send me some of Ben's energy? My coffee hasn't kicked in yet. Thank you, by the way, for sharing all of your earliest memories. We'll read a few of those very shortly. But yeah, great softer side mystery bag, says Colleen. And Lynn Morton has just joined us. She says, hi, I've just found the channel. Hi, Lynn Morton.
Hi, Lynn.
Lovely to have you with us. We're here all the time on Crafters TV, Facebook, and indeed on YouTube. You will love us here. You will absolutely love us. You'll love all of our crafty friends chatting away in the socials as well. We're one big crazy family. Now, let's just chat about the deals that I've got over this side of the studio. bag dies. I've got a selection of these for you, and these are incredible because what we're going to do is we are going to give you a set of the bag dies. We've got 4 different designs for you, and then you're going to get the material, which is our gorgeous touch of velvet in various different colours. That comes to you for half price within the deal. So when you realise this is like a £40, $52 bundle that you're only paying £11.18 for, or $14.76, you're snapping this up. And scrap that price because another 15% comes off that, or indeed that price. So this is incredible. And again, these multimedia dies allow you to be able to create, in this instance, this gorgeous satchel, which I will model for you in just a second. Very, very easy indeed. And do you know what? Becky was talking about this the other day. Pass this on, like if you know a soft crafter, perhaps who doesn't know about the fact that we've got these amazing dies now that you can, run through your Gemini to create all the bits and pieces that you need. So here you've got your dies for the gusset, the back of the bag, the front of the bag, the panels and the pockets. It's all there for you. You get full instructions as well. It just makes life so much easier for you. And, whilst I'm not a soft crafter, you know me, I've tried my hand at sewing a couple of years ago. It went okay-ish, but you've got to understand that this makes it easier for everybody, and the fact that we give you the dies to create this amazing satchel here, all you need to do is surf the website, check out all the deals that we've got elsewhere as far as the soft craft is concerned, and you can pick up some gorgeous fabric that actually quite works today, doesn't it? That, seriously.
Look at you, that matches your shirt.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Very, very.
You are owning that, Ben.
You know what? I actually quite.
I think you are absolutely owning that.
Like that. Hey. Anyway, I do really actually like that bag. That might disappear at the end of the show. But the point is, again, great value for money. $11.18, $14.76. If you've never tried our multimedia dies before and you fancy making a bag just like this, in the colours obviously that you want to use, then grab it. It's all about making life easy, faster, and you're cutting with precision every time. Now, we haven't just got that deal on your satchel, because we've got deals, exactly the same sort of deals across the different types of bags. So this one here is your circular crossover. Once again, the deal is incredible because it's a £35, $48 bundle. You're under a tenner if you're platinum, and way under a tenner with a further 15% that comes off that. Basically, you're down to about £8.50 for this £8.48. There you go, I was close. And if you're in the US, again, take another 15% off that price there, $11.53. The fabric already is half price, and then you get that amazing set of dies to be able to create another amazing satchel. You've got like bags for all occasions here, and I know how many of you love to have lots of different bags. A lady can never have too many bags, right?
Right.
Bag for all occasions.
Absolutely.
And that's what you've got here. And how nice as well to be able to, if you've got those skills to be able to make things like this, rather than going to the shop and buying a bag that everybody else has, you have got the ability to take these designs, make them in your fabrics, make them in your style, in your colour, in the way that you want them to look, and have something absolutely unique. And don't forget, once again, if you want to make these to sell, absolutely knock your socks off and go and do that. These are brilliant value for money. Under £10, under $14. Now, not just those two, we've also got a deal on a carpet bag. I've got this one down here as well. This is more like, I would say, like the kind of bag that you might take to the shops to do like a bit of your shopping in. Slightly bigger, but again, all of the different panels in here to be able to create this. You're going to get your beautiful touch of leather in the red for half price with this bundle. By the way, super, super soft. I'm trying to remember how Becky compared the softness of this. I think she said it's like the softness of baby hamsters, I think she said, bizarrely.
Oh, wow.
Or was it guinea pigs? Hamsters.
Oh,
it's super soft. I wish you could reach out and touch it, but it is absolutely stunning. And then the bag that you can create, again, I feel like this kind of matches up.
It does. Look at your matchy-matchy.
And I'm just chatting to you, Leann, about these as well, because, these, I can't help it. When you put a bag on, you've got to do a thing, haven't you? You've got
to do like a leg change and a swip to the side. Yeah, exactly. Wow, Ben. We need to get you doing fashion on QVC.
Oh, yeah, can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Do that on the side.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny. I want to repeat what he just said. Yeah, these just make it so much quicker, so much easier, don't they? And you're cutting with precision every time.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't imagine, I know, having chatted to people, the faff is the measuring, isn't it? What you want to do is get all your bits of material laid out so you can get into the creative bit, not the measuring and the cutting and where it could go wrong.
And especially with something like that, where it's very important that each of the pieces go together precisely to give you that even bag shape, and where your curves are beautifully curved, because then, you know, you've just got the joy of sewing it together. I don't know about you at home, but I know if I had to cut curves like that by hand, the two curves that I have to cut wouldn't be the same, because I'm not particularly skilled with a pair of scissors. So having a die that will do that for you, which is why I love our builder block systems as well, means that you've got the precision, and then you just have to put it together and you don't have any of the stress or worry about getting it perfect before that point.
So you've got your carpet bag, again, amazing price, taking another 15% off that price. So $12.38, $16.36 comes down by another 15%. And last but by no means least, your bowling bag. This, I mean, the fabric that you get with this, by the way, that is, I mean, wow. It's, what would you call it? Hot pink, like sort of, or it's like a magenta, but it's like a hot pink, neon pink.
What's your new hobby, Ben?
Well, I don't know how to talk about it, but I'm a bit of a bowls champ.
Oh, a champion, a world champion.
Well, I won at the home of the World Championships, Potters, in Essex. Did you not know that story?
No.
So I bore you with it really quickly. So,
Okay, yes, please.
My dad's a bowler.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's a county bowler. And so he won this bowls holiday, which is where I was 2 weeks ago. And it was basically you go along, enjoy the resort. There's loads of great things. They're all inclusive for 3 days. Boom. But in the midst of it, there was this big bowling tournament where they put you into teams of 4. So I turned up. I never bowled before. I never bowled. It's like the not 10-pin bowling, like the
on the well manicured green grass bowling.
Yes, that type. But it was
like French bowls, but English.
Yes, but it was indoors on a carpet. It's very skilled. You have to judge the distance and the bias on the wood, not the ball. It's the wood. And so I turned up with him, and then we got teamed with this other couple who'd never really bowled before. And we're in this big tournament with all of these, you know, very posh people from all the bowls clubs, you know, around the country, county players, and all this sort of stuff. And we pitched up thinking we wouldn't have a chance.
Yeah.
I never bowled on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
By the end of the Thursday, we won the tournament. Won the tournament. The professional at the club saw me bowling on day one. He went, I'll tell you what, I'll just give you a few little pointers. I had a 5-minute little masterclass with him. By the end of it, he couldn't believe it. He was stood there. My dad bowled the final ball. It came down to the last shot in the last game, and he needed to score 2 points. And he bowled this one, and we were there. 100 people watching this final. I'm not even exaggerating here. 100 people watching, and the ball curved round, knocked their ball out of the way, and we won by 2. We were like, yeah! And the coach was like that. He was clapping me, he was slapping me on the back. We're running through the crowd, high-fiving, and they lifted me up on their shoulders, and they were going, Benny, Benny, Benny. It was that last bit didn't happen, but the rest of it did.
Do you know? But I was there. I could see that happen. I feel we need to, you know, maybe pitch this to Paramount.
Yeah.
Have a blockbuster made of it, Ben.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And I think you could star in your own role.
Oh my goodness, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing, because I would bring the...
Leave it to me, Ben. I'll do that emailing for you. And you know, you found out this week, I make dreams come true.
You do make... I play myself. George, I play myself. Leanne does make dreams come true, by the way. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will... I've had to sort of keep it under wraps a little bit, but I can talk about it more now.
You can now.
I'll tell you more about that later on this afternoon. If you don't know, Leanne has made a dream of mine come true. And it was a very... #Totes Day on... Tuesday. More about that later.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like I've talked for too long. Those are amazing. Take 15% off the price that you're seeing on the screen here, along with the discount that you're already getting and your Club Inspired discount. But let's get on over to Leanne, because you remember at the top of the show, Leanne told you she went for a bit of a wander, and here is the result of your wander, right?
This is the result of my Softcraft tool wander. I went and picked out all of the things that I think you need if you're starting your Softcraft journey. And I've got a little bit of an admission. Nobody tell Tracy. Hopefully she's not listening.
Oh.
This tool's great. And I thought, oh, Tracy won't be happy if I take it out the packet. She'll want it kept sealed. So I'll just cut, this is what I was saying to myself, I'll just cut a little cross in the back.
Yeah.
And I'll pop it out. And then I'll be able to put it back in and no one will know.
Ah, so
that didn't work.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to be in trouble, but it's because I wanted to show you the magnetic pin dish. This is phenomenal, Ben, if you are starting on your softcraft journey, and equally if you are an experienced crafter and you're sick of getting a pin in your foot when you go to make a cup of tea because you dropped one.
Ow.
And you can't remember when, then this is going to be for you, because I'm going to invert my magnetic pin dish now.
What?
I'm going to invert it.
What, you mean turn it upside down? Oh, wow. Whoa,
This is why I needed to get it out the package for you.
That's brilliant.
Because the pins stay on the magnetic base, but if you need one, you can take it off and work with it. And if you don't, now the other good thing for this I find, Ben, I love is, I'm just going to take some of these pins off here. Let's say you drop some on the floor and you're like me and you're not able to bend down and pick things up as easily as you used to when you were younger. Yes.
I mean,
if you drop a pin on the floor
yeah.
and you don't quite know where it is, you can't see it. I mean, ours have got those lovely buttons on the end, so you might be able to, but another one, you're literally going to go across the floor. Oh, where did I drop it? Oh, there it is.
that is a genius idea.
It is fantastic, Ben. I can't recommend this enough to all. Look how easy I picked up all of those pins.
I feel like those
to
people
all of
that
our
go on the
soft
beaches
crafters.
with the metal detector,
Yes,
isn't it?
exactly what it is. It's a little pin detector.
Yes.
And it stops them from falling. It means you can literally throw your pin at your dish when you're working. And if you're taking your pins out as you're sewing, because we should take them out as we go, not sew over them.
Yeah.
So if you're taking them out as you go, I just throw it at the dish and it lands where it needs to be, which means I don't need to worry about it, where it's falling. And I certainly don't need to get pins stuck on my toes anymore, which I have done, and it does hurt. So I think you need this, and for that really exceptional price you can see on your screen, it is a bargain.
Yeah.
And you've got an extra 15% off that, haven't you, with that little deal that Ben spun for you this morning. So I think that is something everybody, every soft crafter, new, halfway through your journey, nearly complete the journey, complete master, needs in their life.
Wow.
If not
Great
two.
pick, Leanne.
So that's that. So I think it was worth taking that out of the packaging, Ben.
I do.
I think I'm
was.
forgiven for that, do you?
Well, yeah, whatever Tracy says, just say, look, it was
Okay.
worthwhile doing. People have thanked you on the socials for that.
Thank you. So the next thing you need is our rotary trimmer.
Okay.
It is so precise, and there are times when you need rotary trimmers and not scissors when you're cutting fabric. The great thing about our rotary trimmer is it's left or right-handed. So up to now, when you've bought a rotary cutter, you have to buy a right or left-handed one.
Oh.
Left-handed ones can be a little bit like hen's teeth. So you have to go looking for, you just have to make do with the right-handed one and try and make it work in your left hand, which can be very difficult when you're cutting against a ruler.
Yeah.
Because the blade's on the wrong side, you don't get that precision, and for when you're going around corners. It also can be dangerous, let's just say. So what we've done with ours is make sure you've got that lock. So the lock there stops the blade from engaging. There you can see the handle. Brings the blade down for you to do your cutting. Releasing the handle, blade goes back in and is in a safe position. You can't cut yourself on it. So out, I'm not going to touch it because I would cut myself on it. It's very, very sharp. But returned, can touch and it's not going to cut. And then we've got that lock, which means if you do that, you can't depress the handle and have the blade pop out. So if it's in a drawer, you're not going to accidentally pop that out and get a cut on it. And it's not like one of those blades where the blade is continuously exposed. So that's great for safety. Then we've given you this feature that you can see in the middle where you take off that screw and you take your blade from this side and put it on this side, and it changes from a right-handed trimmer to a left-handed trimmer.
Genius.
So whether you're right or left-handed, this is for you. It's ridiculously sharp, the blade, very precise, very safety conscious with that lovely, firm, big grip of a handle, and also having the safety catch in place so that you can't bring the blade down inadvertently and cut yourself. Or if you had somebody younger go and grab this out of a drawer, they're not going to hurt themselves by grabbing a blade that's exposed because the blade is nicely, safely away. And we also give you some spare blades in that little box. So that is an absolutely ridiculously good tool that I would highly recommend to every single person who ever needs to cut a piece of fabric at the very beginning or at the very end of your journey. Okay? Next, I'm going to get my scissors out of the way.
What
That's what I use to
pile of
hack open
goodies.
my pin package. What should we do next?
Choose next.
I'm going to go for the snap tool kit, Ben, because I love this. And having snaps, this is the snap tool kit. So we've got the bronze snap tool kit.
There we go. What a
Brass,
price.
I beg your pardon, brass snap tool kit. These, and honestly, when you look at how much you pay for a tool set to set snaps and sets of snaps to go with that too, because usually you would buy them separately, not all in one great case like this. They're not cheap, and we give you everything you need, Ben. We give you the setting tool, we give you the correct tools to make sure the snaps are firm in your fabric, we give you the tools to punch the holes in the fabric appropriate to the size of snap you want to use, and we give you several different sizes of snap. So you can see you've got 4 different sizes there, and you've got the insert and the exert. For the bags that you had, for being able to put snaps on those,
they'd be perfect.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
But I've also repaired 4 pairs of Mr. C's jeans.
Have you actually?
Yes, where the buttons come off and you needed to fasten them. Just these like old, not going out in the night with me jeans.
Sloppy
but just,
jeans.
You know, just the jeans for working in the garage when he's fixing the bike or digging the garden or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And they're good enough, but the buttons come off. Brilliant for fixing, doing little home repair jobs.
Easy.
Quick fixes. I've done like little panels on the backs of doors in my kitchen cupboard. I've got a big, like a pantry cupboard. And on the back of there, I've Velcroed a panel that has snap fasteners on. And on that snap fastener, I've got little key rings. I've got places to hang my disposable carrier bags. I've got a pair of oven gloves on there that I put a snap on, that I snap in place. Keeps everything tidy and out of the way. So it's great for all of your bags and everything you want to do, but it's also good for just getting life a little bit sorted and doing repair jobs when you need them. So that's the brass. Brilliant price, plus another 15% off that. And then you've also got that same set in the silver option, which you can see on the screen now. So do exactly the same job, a brass option or a silver option.
Brilliant.
169 pieces in each one of those sets, Ben. So they're fantastic. I absolutely love them. This, if you are on your journey to Applique, or if you're doing this is your fabric stabilizer, sorry guys. So if you're on your journey to Applique, if you want to try it but have been frustrated because you haven't been able to keep your fabric still, or you're starting to do some patchworking, or you just need a little bit more rigidity. If you're die cutting fabrics and you just want the die cut to be a little bit more efficient, your fabric stabilizer is fabulous. It's a temporary stiffener. If you imagine starch back in the day, it's a temporary stiffener. So you add it to the fabric will go firm, almost, I'm not going to say crunchy or crispy, but stiffer.
Yeah.
And then you can work with it. It isn't as movable, it isn't as free, and so therefore not as tricky to control. It's much more controllable. And then as soon as you put it in water, it all disappears and the fabric goes back to exactly how it was.
Amazing.
So fantastic for doing your applique and just making fabric behave while you're working with it, which you can then rinse out. The next thing we're going to have a look at is our felt bundle. And again, everything that I'm showing you here has another 15% off, and there's a great deal on this felt for you. You've got a huge bundle here, and this is our bumper felt bundle, and we call it blooms because of the colours. And you've got 17 sheets of felt in here for platinum price of $10.23 with another 15% off.
$8.73.
$8.73, Ben. I mean, 17 sheets of super soft, beautiful felt. Great for applique, great for the craft projects. You've got a set of dies coming up later, which this will be absolutely exceptional for, Ben. So if people love your dies, you need this bundle of felt because the colours are fantastic. Okay, so next thing we've got here for you. Can I highly recommend, this is the glitter vinyl.
Oh, yes.
Can I highly recommend that all of you just buy this?
Right. Why do we need this?
Because when you get it home, you'll be like, I'm so pleased I bought that.
Yeah.
I didn't realise I needed it, and now I realise why I needed it. For doing little clear pockets in your bags. It's absolutely fantastic. But you've got this glitter. I'm going to wiggle it so you can just see it. Encapsulated glitter.
Yes.
Inside that vinyl. So it's not just a clear piece. You've got that lovely glitter in there. Making your own bags for travel, for putting your toiletries in to get through the check-in with the the airport.
Nice.
Brilliant for that. Just making clear pockets in your bag so you can see what it is you're taking with you. Fantastic for that. I actually make entirely clean, clear storage bags out of this for makeup and the like, and for baby accessories, because it's fully wipe clean. Really great, and actually very easy to sew through. You can sew through this on your sewing machine and make a clear front on a fabric bag if you want. It's absolutely beautiful. The quality of it is not to be compared with the quality of cheaper vinyls you can buy on like auction websites and what have you, because we've made sure that we've sourced for you a fabulous quality which sews through as if it was fabric. It's absolutely beautiful. And to get that for, $6.39 plus 15% off. What are you paying? Just over a fiver?
Well, it's another, about another 90p off, yeah. About £5.40.
Something like that. Just buy it and you will find a use for it. I guarantee you. For £5.43, just treat yourself today and you will definitely find a use for it. You have got then next our foldable ruler.
You've picked some goodies here.
Now, this is absolutely phenomenal deal on the foldable ruler, I have to say. And to get another 15% off, I know I keep saying it, but my word, this should be $29.99 or $34.95.
Yeah.
You can see what your platinum price is. Take 15% off.
About 17 quid.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Ben. And this is
$20.
brilliant because it folds. I'm not going to take this out of the package because I think I might get into trouble off Tracy. But you can see at the top. Oh, no, you can see at the top here. No, here. Get my fingers right, there you go. You can see at the top here that it folds entirely in half. So the fold is between the clear and the pink. So it will fold back on itself and make a triangular ruler for you. So for doing all of your precise square cuts, your half triangles and quarter triangles when you're quilting, this ruler is absolutely incredible. We give you on the back all of the instructions in terms of how it's used, where you need to position it, and what you need to do to get those different shapes. Brilliant price on that. This tool here, this is our shape creator. I always forget the name of it because I call it my magic mat at home.
You what? Magic mat?
Magic mat. We should have just called this the magic mat.
We should have,
because it is absolutely incredible. What this cannot do for you is not worth doing. Seriously changed my life when I got this tool, Ben. It is great for cutting strips, it's great for rounding corners, it's great for perfect squares, great for perfect triangles. And what you've got in each one of these lines is a cut-through groove where you place the blade of your rotary trimmer and go through the space to get perfectly straight lines every time. We've got so many tutorials for this on YouTube. You will absolutely, when you get this home, wish you had bought it sooner. And when it's on such a good deal as it is today with an additional 15% off, that's another one that I would just encourage you to buy. And then when you start using it at home, you'll be sending a message to say, I'm so pleased I listened to you. I didn't realise I needed it, but now I can't live without it. That's what I said when I got this home. My magic mat, which is in fact the shape creator. Finally, I had to leave this till the end because you wouldn't have been able to see me. Our fabric cutter is an absolutely genius tool, Ben. It is a fabric trimmer, which is rotary cutter. So you press down to engage the blade and then roll to do your cutting when it's on your fabric. It's 15 by 15, so it's oversized to be able to do your 12 by 12 quilting blocks, but also for all of your strips, for your bag making, for cutting your larger meter bolts of fabrics that you buy into more manageable pieces so that you can do your craft with it, for your precision cutting when you're cutting your squares and your strips for quilting and sashing and binding, when you're doing your backing pieces. This is ultimate precision through several layers, and it makes the slicing of fabric quick, easy, effective, and takes all of the worry out of it, gives you all of the precision and control, protects your hands. And to get that for that price you've got today, frankly, is crazy.
Yeah, and that price again, the platinum price isn't even 40 because you're getting 15% off, so it's £34 or $52. By the way, a few of you asking, but the code, because it landed on 15% off again on Wednesday, so it's the same code. The code you need is Spring Sale 15, so Spring Sale 15. Here we go, bottom of the screen. There we go. George is on the ball. He's on the ball. Spring Sale 15 will get you 15% off. And by the way, that fabric cutter, take that as a case in point, 15% off Less your Club Inspire, less a further 15% off. So discount followed by discount followed by discount. Few comments. Thank you for all these memories. We were chatting earlier on about your first memories. Charlotte says, I can remember sitting on our big brown sofa in our playroom. My dad would play guitar and sing to me. He wrote his own music. What a lovely earliest memory. Bit better than Adriana's, who says, my earliest memory was when I was 2. I got a scoop of chocolate powder in the middle of the night. To my surprise, it was coffee. I spat it out and went to bed. Lol. And my earliest memory, Kirsty D says, I was about 3 or 4. I was playing outside and I was getting hit by snowballs, but I couldn't see anyone. It turned out it was my uncle who was throwing them at me and then hiding behind the car. Silly old uncles, eh? Hey to Suzanne Lynch, who's joined us. Lynn Morton says, I'm very new to card making. Got my first Gemini yesterday. Nice! Cannot wait to get started. Lots of love for the magnetic dish coming through. Lillian Kwok, trust you with this question. This isn't a serious question, is it? Morning. Can you cut your bacon rinds off with your rotary cutter?
No. But actually you could. I mean, so I'm saying
George,
no.
does it work as a pizza cutter?
I'm just saying no because...
Don't.
Why would you?
Yes.
However, if you really want to, Lillian, yes, you can. And to answer George in the gallery, if you really want to cut your pizza with it, you could, but you wouldn't want to then use it for your fabric. It's definitely sharp enough. It's much, much sharper than a pizza cutter.
Have you heard? I've never heard George so excited during the show, and he's found out one of the tools will cut his pizza for him. I mean, seriously. And read that vinyl. Laura says, is there enough vinyl to cover my Vespa? I was thinking of making a protective cover to throw over it in case of rain. Is there enough to cover a scooter in there?
Not enough to cover it. Well, is it a model scooter or is it an actual sit-on-ridey scooter? If it's a model scooter, you could cover 10 of them. Yes. But if it's a sit-on-rideable one, you might need several rolls. Shall I tell you the size of the vinyl?
Oh, should we have a quick look?
Because if you need to do the work to work out how many rolls of vinyl you need when it's on such a good price to cover your scooter,
great idea.
You have got a 50 centimetre by 60 centimetre piece, which is 19.7 inches by 23.6 inches.
Right. There we go.
So you could patchwork a vinyl cover for your Vespa.
I love the idea.
And when you do, please send us a picture, please.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a brilliant use for that vinyl. I think it would look marvellous on your Vespa. I love this. Just love the fact you've got a Vespa. I think that's very, very trendy and cool. Nefertiti says, loving the colours of the felt. And Amanda says, 15% off. Another great spin, Ben. You're welcome. We are truly being treated again today. Don't sniff at this. These deals, the 15%, that will go at midnight, all right? So it's 15% off site-wide, don't forget. So another 15% off all the deals that you've got within the spring sale, all the deals that you've got today, off the deals that you've got within National Craft Month. Take advantage. Stock up, particularly when you get these discounts. It's a day to get those craft room essentials. You know, if you're a paper crafter, get the cardstock, get the adhesives, get those papers. Stock up and take advantage of this extra deal. Keep the questions coming through. We are going to take a short break because we're already 45 minutes in. Where did that time go? When we come back, we will feature more of the great deals that are coming your way on all of today's shows. We'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
One that was really funny, Ben. You didn't.
It was better than your I'm a gnome and I live in a caravan.
I am a gnome and I live in a caravan.
Can we clip that? We'll do it. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. What a day it's been so far. If you have just joined us, don't forget our spring sale continues on the website. There are over 500 items there. And actually, we're previewing what's coming up on the Softer Side spring sale show at 2 o'clock this afternoon, 10 a.m. Eastern. But a lot of the deals that you're seeing, they will be added later on, but they're not there within the spring sale category just yet. And actually, the deals that you're getting today on the spring sale show will be better than when they're dropped within that category, if it makes sense. So if you're seeing something today that you like as far as soft craft is concerned, make sure you grab it today, because when it lands in the spring sale category, away from the shop the day and shop the show categories today, the deal won't be quite as good. So shop today. And also, as producer Johnny has just pointed out, I cannot guarantee tomorrow that you'll have this. Obviously, we'll be spinning the wheel once again tomorrow. I think Lily's going to be spinning the wheel tomorrow. It might land on 15% off again. It might land on a free gift. It might land on double points. I don't know. Wherever the wheel lands, that's what you'll get. But I can't say to you tomorrow. As of midnight tonight, this ends, and then there'll be a new deal once the wheel is spun tomorrow. So if you like the idea of getting a discount, plus your Club Inspire discount, plus this extra discount with the code SPRINGSALE15, get shopping today. And this next set, right, if you're watching this as a soft crafter or a paper crafter, you're going to want to pick this one up. And this is the set actually that Leann was alluding to earlier on with the felt. It is our multi-craft applique dies, and these literally are, I mean, the cutest set of multi-craft dies that you're ever going to get. And we've got a whole range here, not just Christmas themed, but we've also got some marvellous animals in here too. And do you know what I love about this the most actually is, of course, you've got your sort of multimedia dies, multi-craft dies. So these will cut through a whole variety and range of different materials. But I love the fact that you'll get this on the packaging as well. You can see all of the different characters that you can create here. So you've got Father Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Mrs. Christmas.
Mrs. Christmas. You've got Frosty. You've got Girl Elf. What? Merry Christmas is Mrs. Christmas's name, isn't it? That's what I always thought.
Is it? I don't know.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Is that right?
I'm beginning to doubt myself now. Isn't it?
Is it Mrs. Claus?
I don't know. Mrs. Claus' first name, Merry Christmas.
Is it really? I don't know. Have you made that up, Ben?
I don't know. I genuinely thought she was called Merry Christmas.
We're going to consult the Google.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Anyway, then you've got your little boy elf, and then you've got your gingerbread man there too. But you've got all of these different shapes, and you'll see it more in the animal ones that I'll show you here. You can create loads of different characters within the set, not just the ones we specified.
Yes, because if you do, like for example, the little boy elf and the girl elf, just take your scissors and round off their ears. Yeah. And that could just be a little girl and boy card. That could be a little princess, or you know, a little action figure, Buzz Lightyear, if you make them in blue and green. So there are so many different things you can do with just snipping into the shapes when you've done them, and you get other characters. You'll get more crafty with them.
Yeah, and like we said, if you're getting these particularly, do jump in and grab that felt bundle, because whilst I'll show you some items in just a second, whilst these are going to be great for kind of, you know, making lots of Christmas decorations, and as we'll show you in just a minute, actually, you know, beautiful quilts as well. I see these. Do you remember back in the day when we used to buy the boxes?
The fuzzy felt. I loved fuzzy felt, Ben. I had so many boxes of fuzzy felt.
Hours and hours and hours of fun, right?
What was your favourite theme?
Oh, what was my favourite theme? I think I had a sports one where you could have little men playing football and stuff like that.
Mine was a farmyard one.
Farmyard.
And I had little show jumping horses, and I had a little barn, little fences, little pigs in there, and then I had a fairy castle one as well, with like a Cinderella carriage and the prince and all the horses, and oh my word, I loved fuzzy felt.
But this is
Can
what
you still get fuzzy felt, Ben? Do you know what I've just thought I'm going to do, Ben?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to buy these.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut the pieces. I'm going to put them in a box. Yeah. I'm going to mount a piece of felt on a board, and I'm going to make Ada's own fuzzy felt.
There you go.
So she can make these herself.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. Make your own fuzzy felt. Like for a kid's party of a certain age, how much would the kids love that? Or making little boxes with their own little character in.
Love that, Ben.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I've moved on a board, by the way, because you're not just getting the Christmas characters. You then got like your winter creatures. But again, you know, take the little hats off them. They can be all year round creatures. So you've got penguin, robin,
bar lamb,
barn owl,
lamb. Bar lamb.
Oh, bar lamb.
Bar lamb you.
Bar lamb you. That's Babe, wouldn't it? I used to love that movie. Christmas mouse.
Yeah. Is it a rabbit?
Could be a rabbit. Could be a mouse. Here with all of the main players with little baby Jesus, but again, don't make me laugh. They are the main players of the Christmas story.
They really are the main players. Can I just say, when I did a show with these with Becky once, and she made a fireman. She made a fireman from that set, using all the different things together, as like a little, an extra player in the Christmas story. There was a little fireman in there.
The fireman came along to the nativity.
The fireman came along to the story. But yeah, so you can, to your point, use all of those pieces and make other characters.
Yeah. So that's the nativity. And then on top of that, I haven't got boards for these, but I'll show you on. That's really tickled me, the fact that you guys think that's funny. We've then got, well, let's show you your animal friends first of all. And again, in this set, you can create lots of other animals. We've just shown you on the front here how to create cat, fox, rabbit, toad, frog.
Frog.
I've got the giggles now.
You too can make a toad for the front of your nursery applique.
What's wrong with a toad?
They're a bit, have you seen a toad, Ben?
Yeah.
They're a bit bulbous and ugly, aren't they? And a bit slimy. Like, they're not a cute little frog, are they? They're not a Kermit. They're not going to rid are they? They're going to...
Oh, they're big...
They're a bit like Jabba the Hutt. Yeah.
Unicorn. I've got the giggles now. Dog.
Puppy.
Puppy. It was International Puppy Day yesterday.
Was
Did we
it?
get any pictures sent in? We never showed them if we did. Oh, sure, we got so many sent through. Charlotte didn't want to load them onto the system. Oh, and then we've got your farmyard animals, which are... Oh, no. Spotty dog. Pig. I feel like I'm back in nursery. What's this animal, little Ben? Horsey? That is a horse, isn't it?
It is a horse.
Cow?
Yeah. Barlamu.
Barlamu. Bull?
Calf, yes.
You got horns?
Bull, okay. Bull calf.
I was only saying. Calf. Oh, dear, is it nearly the end of the show? £52 or $64 platinum. Take off, I'll just show you some finished samples here. Take off your 15% off this, so that's another £7.80 comes off that, £44.20, or another $9.60, $54.40. So look at the, I love this, by the way. I mean, you've got all the little cute characters here that you can hang on your Christmas tree, for example. Yeah. These, again, literally just cut out of felt and added a little bit of ribbon, right?
And you don't even need to stitch them, Ben, just glue them.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just get some of our fabric glue.
Yeah.
And if you're not a stitcher, but you really want to do them with the kids, get the felt, cut out the felt, get a tube of our fabric glue, stick them. Don't worry about sewing them.
These ones here have been sewn, just filled with like a little bit of wadding, if you want to sort of like chunk those out just a little bit. I must show you this, which I absolutely love. Again, create your own little Christmas wreath. How amazing and creative is that? Again, you know, creating that Christmas story there, you know, using some of your letters to create the Noel across the centre. I think that is amazing. On your little Christmas crackers as well. Look at that little felt cracker. Even, how amazing is this? Creating your own little festive oven gloves.
Love it.
Look, how cute is that?
Very.
And then a couple more, because I'm super excited about this set. Table runner.
Wouldn't that be great? You could do a runner for the bottom of the bed for the kids, you know, for Christmas as part of their Christmas bedding. So you can have, you know, the little decorative runner things you get on the end.
Pop it over
or
the
decorate
end.
a Christmas stocking.
Yeah, absolutely right. I think that's a great idea. And then this one I love the most. This this quilt here is more of a sort of year-round thing. Well, I say quilt, it's like a playmat.
I've started making Edie's advent calendar already, you know, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I leave it too late, it gets in the run-up to Christmas. I don't have time to let everybody down. So I'm actually making it now while I've got time, and then I'm putting it away ready for Christmas for her. So there's no harm in starting to get ready early. I love that as an everyday baby cot quilt, but actually a playmat.
A playmat, yeah.
Yeah, because you could you could do that, and then some of those little characters where you had them on the felt, put them on bits of ribbon and attach them so the kids can pick them up, put some crinkle inside.
Yeah.
Put some crinkle inside, put a couple of little jangly bells in.
Yeah.
You know, put some texture in there and make a touch and feel playmat for a little one in the family. It'll be glorious, really.
It's just one of those sets that if you are a soft crafter, you're going to absolutely love this and be in your element, making all sorts of great items for family and friends. But again, you know, as we said, get this set with the felt, and the kids are going to enjoy crafting with this as well. It should be £110 pretty much, $135 for that full set. You're paying nowhere near that, saving $44.95, $54.75. Less your Club Inspire for your platinum. This price less another 15%. Incredible buy on that collection. I think one of the most fun collections that we have done. Now, next up, if you're looking for a deep discount, you are about to see in this Save It bar here an unbelievable discount across our quilting patterns. I think literally we've pretty much put every single one into this bundle, haven't we? It's
I think
huge.
everything. I mean, I would be surprised if there was anything missing, Ben.
Yeah.
And I cannot believe the deep discount you've got here. £236.87 or $321.35 is the value that you've got in this bundle I'm about to show you. If you're a Platinum Price member, then for £36 or $48 plus your extra 15% off, which will be £30.60.
Wow.
Or we're working it out, or $40.80.
That's incredible.
It is absolutely incredible to get all of these, and these are truly genius. I love these. So you use these templates with the free motion foot on your sewing machine, and you literally with your free motion foot put it inside the template, push and follow around the shape, and it creates all of these shapes for you. And I've got some samples to show you. So you get all of these guides which create, each one of them, these 4 different shapes. So one guide, 4 shapes. So you're going to be able to do how many different quilted patterns? 4, 8, this is where I'm going to get stuck in a minute, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Oh, here, now we've got more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 38, 46.
Yeah.
And
another 8 there.
Another 6.
52.
52, 58.
Yeah. 64.
64 different quilted patterns with that bundle.
That's incredible.
Because you just follow it with your free motion foot. And I hear you shout, but what does that mean, Leanne? This is
what does that
means.
mean, Leanne?
This is what it means, Ben.
Yeah.
These are all of the different quilted patterns you can use, you can create with those quilting pattern guide rulers onto your quilts. Now, when you're doing your patchworking, when you're piecing your fabric together with your builder block, and then you've got that beautiful backing fabric, and you've got your binding, and everything is looking beautifully pristine, to finish it off, you're quilting with some of these absolutely exceptional patterns where it looks like you've sent it off to be professionally quilted, but you're doing it at home yourself, is absolutely phenomenal because it means that you don't have to do the straight lines anymore.
Yeah.
You can do all of these patterns and shapes and really have your quilted, your patchwork piece look like it's been professionally quilted, but you're achieving it yourself at home. And this is what I love to do myself because it really adds that extra level of from homemade to handmade.
Yeah.
And really just make it unique, Ben.
Is it a special foot you need? Is it a free...
So just a free motion foot.
Yeah.
Most sewing machines come with a free motion foot.
Yeah.
If yours doesn't, you just need to check with your machine, are you a low shank or a high shank machine? Buy the equivalent free motion foot, low shank or high shank, and then you can create all of these different patterns. Right, I'm not going to keep going because you get the idea about how many different patterns you can do. But look, when you apply it to your projects, so take one of those quilting patterns and just do it as a cushion front on some plain square panels. Don't even patchwork it if you don't want to. Or when you start to do your quilting or your lap quilts or your table runners or your little things for the kids, can you see in the centre there?
Yeah.
Look how beautiful those shapes look quilted onto that patchwork applique quilt. It really is beautiful. Do it simple like that or go more impact and look, every single one of those squares, a different quilted pattern on it, looks absolutely incredible. Or maybe a table runner and use your shapes to create the flowers and the florals.
Very
so you can do that. That could be on a tote bag, could be on a bed quilt, it could be on a panel for curtains, it could be a pyjama case, it could be a quillo, it could be your pillows, it could be cushions, table runners, placemats. Oh, the possibilities are absolutely endless, but what you do get is that beautiful, professional quilted look. And I mean, for goodness sake, look how much you're saving. Just over £30 or just over $40 when you should be paying $236 or $321. It is a phenomenal set that anybody who fancies doing some patchworking and then putting a quilted pattern onto it should get. If you're at the beginning of your journey, if you're someone who traces those all out by hand and then tries to follow them with your foot and spends hours and gets really upset when you make a mistake, as I used to do, these are just going to make it so much easier for you.
I kind of feel today that we've loaded this show with items that are just going to make your life so much easier. And do you know what? If you are maybe a paper crafter who has done some sewing and quilting and soft craft in the past, and maybe you put the sewing machine away for a while or whatever, for whatever reason, hopefully you're seeing some ideas and some deals on the show today which are making you think, you know what? Might get my sewing machine back out again, because if you've got items like this making life easier for you and making the whole process quicker, why wouldn't you? And particularly when you're seeing massive savings like £190, $260, less your Club Inspire, less your 15%, which you're getting off everything today. Hadassah is saying, I love those applique dies. First time seeing those that Ben showed. They are super cute, as Lois has just said. And Sandy said, if you made out of paper, they'd be really cute. Christmas gift tags as well. Absolutely, that's the whole point. Multimedia dies, of course. Loving that Noel wreath, says Die Hedges. And chatting about earliest memories today. This is a good one. What's your earliest memory, we've been asking today? Suzanne Dawn says, my earliest memory, watching my mum washing up a saucepan and hoping that one day I would grow up and be as clever as she was at doing the dishes.
Oh, wow. Oh, I love that. That is a lovely story. I absolutely love that.
I used to as well, and I know they used to do this in the advert. Do you remember the old-fashioned bottles of fairy liquid, the white ones with the little red?
Yes.
I always used to watch my mum doing the washing up because there was a TV show back in the day called Button Moon.
Yes, with Mr. Spoon.
After Button Moon.
To visit Mr. Spoon.
Button Moon. And I always thought that the fairy liquid bottle looked like Mr. Spoon's rocket.
Yes.
And I always wanted the fairy liquid bottle as the rocket, and for whatever reason, never happened. Never emptied. Never emptied.
We used to use the, so you've sparked a memory for me now, Ben. My mum used to keep the fairy liquid bottles for us.
Yeah.
Other liquids available, of course. And then we used to use them in the summer as homemade super soakers.
Homemade? Oh, super soakers.
So we used to fill them with water and just squirt each other and the neighbours and the neighbourhood animals with water when it was red hot in the summer. Back in the day, draw patterns on the pavement, run inside, fill it up again, run back out, squirt each other. Honestly, so to the point where my mum would have to buy, 4 of us, buy 4 bottles of fairy liquid, and often she'd have to empty all 4 bottles into other containers because we want the bottle in the summer, and we would just have homemade super soakers.
We knew how to entertain ourselves back in the day, didn't we? Kids nowadays, they ain't got a clue, have they? They don't go outside. They don't even know outside, do they? They don't even know. Fairy liquid bottles. For hands that do dishes feel as soft as your face.
With nice green fairy liquid. Other liquids are available.
Right, let's show you this little bundle here. Last time I saw this bundle being used was last Friday when lovely Rhonda, who I know is watching right now, joined Becky and me and Becky, for the Soft Craft Along, and Becky was making an amazing cushion cover, and Rhonda was obviously following her hints and tips, but decided to pluck these amazing dies out of her stash and created some beautiful blocks with these, and they are incredible. These are your Hawaiian applique dies. Now it's almost like you get one corner here. This one is the pineapple, and what you've got the ability to do with these, basically you fold your fabric into quarters and then it cuts out this beautiful shape as a whole, and again, just marvellous for decorating all sorts. If you want to go back and see these in action, as I say, it was last Friday, 2 o'clock, when Becky was on with Rhonda, and she created such a gorgeous design. I think it might have been this one particularly, actually, that she used. But you're going to get 3 within this set. And again, all the instructions, once again, are just labelled on the back for you. It's really, really simple to do. And then you can create these beautiful designs, which you can either then just fuse or stitch into your pillowcase, your cushion case, whatever you're creating. That one is your pineapple. Then you've got this one here, which is your tea leaf. And then you've got your beautiful hibiscus as well. Really would love some of these designs actually on a Hawaiian shirt. I'm due a new one this year, so maybe I'll speak nicely to Becky. But again, look at the discount on this. You're £90, $104. We're nowhere near that today. These are some of the biggest discounts that I've seen all week. And as I was saying, a lot of these deals not yet on the spring sale category on the website. And these again are going to be those. So it's a 70% discount discount. Once they're loaded on there, can't promise that the discount will be as good. So get them today with that 70% discount, less another 20%, less another 15%. That's why we're at £20. No, we're not even at that, are we? We're at £3, £17. £17, yeah, or £3.60, £20.40. $20.40 rather. Incredible, huge discounts to be had for that three-piece collection. Snap it up. Right, Leanne. Oh, now, Leanne has got a selection of builder blocks for you on the website. The overriding story here, because I mean, Leanne can't show you them all because it's applicable, this deal, to all of them. Half price on our builder blocks, can you believe? Across the range.
I am amazed at that and thrilled. And I have to say, I'm talking to anybody at home now who admires a handmade quilt and thinks I could never. If I'm talking to you, get one of our half-price builder box sets and you can, because it makes it so easy. The cutting, the precision is done for you. You've just got to sew it together, and when your pieces are cut precisely, they sew together precisely. It's as simple as that. We've got 3 fabulous designs here that we're going to show you. My personal favourite is Rob Peter to Pay Paul. I absolutely love this one because it's a beautiful design. I love that kind of Moroccan trellis feel of a design that it puts together. Really love that. It displays all of your beautiful fabrics. You can position your beautiful fabrics to really showcase a design or a motif with this one. But also, it's kind of like, when you do that pattern that's on the front, kind of like a faux wedding ring.
Okay.
Quilt. And I absolutely love those too. So there's lots of different ways of using this. You get, I'm just going to turn it around and show you. You get all of the dies that you need included in the box, and then you get a guide to create all of those different blocks with that one set of dies. So if you wanted to do these all on a 12-inch block, you've got half of a quilt done, just doing one of each of the blocks if you wanted to just use them separately as a sampler. But if you want to pick a pattern and put it all together, then that is where you start to create this beautiful design right over there on the finished quilt. And it is absolutely beautiful. And you can see at the bottom there, you've got 6, 8, 9 and 12-inch dies in each of the shapes. So you can make 6-inch blocks, 8-inch blocks, 9-inch blocks and 12-inch blocks, all from this one set, and that means your smaller projects and your big double quilt bed projects are very easily achievable for you. So that's Rob Peter to Pay Paul. Everything I've just said about Rob Peter to Pay Paul is now applicable to this set. I'm looking for the name because I always forget. It's Winding Ways. There we go. So we've got our Winding Ways set here. Everything I've just said about Rob Peter to Pay Paul applies to this. You get different patterns, of course. You can see we've done a little bit of a sampler on the front there. If I turn it round, you can see all of the dies that you get, and then you can see the 10 different patterns that you can make, and you can make 10 different patterns in 4 different sizes, which means you've got 40 options in that box. And it's the same for the Rob Peter to Pay Paul. 10 different options, just going to show you, 10 different options, 4 different sizes. Sorry, George, I'm ripping them all over the place. 10 different options, 4 different sizes, 40 options in each of them. The final one I'm going to show you is our bay leaf. Another very popular design and tricky to do with those kind of orange peel shapes. To cut them accurately can be very tricky. To have them pre-cut for you makes it effortless, absolutely effortless. See that lovely table runner we've done there? If I just turn it round, you can see you've got all of your dies again, and you've got your 10 different shapes, each of those shapes in 4 different sizes, another 40 different options in that one box set for you to save your 50% and then get another 15 off, so 65% saving across Builder Block. Anybody who sat at home and said, I would love to and I could never, you can, I promise you, with these die sets. Give them a try, you will not regret it.
It's marvellous that you say. So do have a look. That was just a selection of the builder blocks that we've got. Half price on all of those as well. Zoe says, good afternoon, everyone. Oh, it is the afternoon, isn't it?
Is it? Wow. It's nearly lunchtime.
Tummies are
I
rumbling.
wondered why my tummy was rumbling, actually.
What you got for lunch?
I've got a very boring ham sandwich today because Christina isn't here.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got a very boring ham sandwich. I'm going to go and get a bag of crisps out of the vending machine.
Aye.
And I'm probably going to get another whole nut because I do enjoy them.
Nuts.
Whole hazelnuts. Cadbury's make a man, they cover them in chocolate. It's exactly what I'm going to have, Ben.
Nice.
Yeah.
Zoe was saying, anyway, afternoon, Ben. Ben, in Button Moon, the spaceship was made of a baked bean tin and a funnel. I do remember that, but I just, you take my point. The fairy liquid bottle back in the day looked like a rocket.
It really did look like a rocket. I'm sure Blue Peter made one of those into a rocket.
I think they probably did.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely made a Tracy Island as well, didn't they?
They did make a Tracy Island. I watched that one. It was fantastic, out of egg boxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The aliens on the moon were made of Lenore bottles, says Zoe. How sad that I remember that and the tune. I remember the tune. It's just going round and round. And talking of first memories, Darla Hautamaki, I hope I pronounced your surname right, says, one of my first memories as a child, this is lovely, is following my father out into the woods to cut down a Christmas tree, and the snow was as tall as me. I remember he ended up pulling the tree and carrying me back on his shoulders.
Oh, that is a gorgeous memory. Oh, I love that. That is a really lovely... I mean, that knocks my pinching rolls of tickets off the bus conductor memory into a cocked hat, doesn't it? That's a beautiful memory.
What hat?
A cocked hat. Knocks it into a cocked hat. You know, if you get a shock and you do that and your hat slips.
Yeah.
That's the same as knock it into a cocked hat, you get a shock. And then your hat's cocked, it's not straight on your head.
Never heard that before.
Yeah, it's a true... Well, look, I've been saying it for 53 years.
It must be true.
And my grandma taught me, so it must be true.
Definitely true. Would knock me down with feather. Let's have a break, shall we, and give you opportunity to check out your baskets. Don't forget to explore all the deals on the website. That 70% off spring sale continues. There's tons on there, over 500 items. National Craft Month continues too. But the best thing you can do, of course, is shop the day. All the deals that we've shown you in this show are there, plus other deals we've not yet got round to, and some other deals which we're going to come back to you after this short break. If you missed out on some of the big deals from yesterday, we are going to recap on some of the hottest ones that are still available. All that coming up after a little break. We'll see you in about 3 or 4 minutes.
I have to tell you, every single person works tirelessly behind the scenes, and I can't just give a shout out to one person, because for me it has to be John, Tracy and Jake.
Going to give a shout out to our backstage hero, and I'm actually going to say heroes. It has got to be our product coordination team. It's got to be.
Because without those 3 people, when we're on air, we wouldn't be able to function like we do. They make sure we have everything we need, right from the samples to the product to having a drink of water throughout the show. They really look after us.
You see us day in, day out, 7 days a week, live on TV. We're crafting away. We're hopefully inspiring you. Every single card, every single product, every single tool that we touch has come from product coordination. Those guys are the unsung hero. They're there making sure we have the products, we have the inks, we have the tools, we have everything that we need. We have the power to actually work our Gemini ranges. The smooth running of behind the scenes of Crafters TV is all down to our product coordination team.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are. Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome back, everybody. We have got, just about 35 minutes or so to go on this show, your Wake Up Call preview show, flying over. We are previewing, of course, our big Softer Side sale, which is coming up 2 o'clock this afternoon. That is 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. And then tonight we have got a masterclass with Lily with loads of other great deals for you. We've covered a lot, but you can see all of it if you click the Shop the Day button on the website right now. Lots on the web, so much to think about. And thank you as well for you who are still sending in your earliest memories. I'm enjoying these today. This is a lovely one. If you like Darla's, Lisa Sorensen. One of my earliest memories, growing up in Southern California, where it didn't snow, was my dad taking his truck up to the snowy mountains and bringing a huge truckload of snow back to our house. He surprised us kids and all the neighbourhood kids, and we had so much fun throwing snowballs at each other. Fun times.
Oh.
What a dad.
That dad is a legend.
Yes.
That is a legend. That's what a dad should do, make memories.
Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
If it's not going to snow, I'll bring the snow to you, kids.
Mm-hmm. That's what you need, making memories, isn't it, Ben? It's absolutely gorgeous. And talking about making memories, I've just noticed I've got a genuine star on the chart.
It's there.
Thank you to all of you who voted for the genuine star last week for me.
It was this.
I am incredibly grateful to you all. It's only taken, how many years have we been here at Crafters TV? Is it 2, 4?
4, I think.
4 years I've actually got a genuine star.
That's not your first.
That is my first genuine star.
Never.
Yes, because I'm always here doing the sales shows and the demonstration shows or the technique shows where I don't actually make anything. I just show you 20 different techniques, which means I don't get entered, Ben. And I'm there, I'm entered on the look. Thank you, Ben, and thank you all for voting. That means I'm in for Demo of the Month.
Yeah, and that's Sunday.
On Sunday.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how much you would make my life if I got a shiny star. And I don't need any more stars if you're at any point in the future. I'll be good with that because it means I'll have a shiny one and Sarah won't. So if you can make my dreams come true, that's all I'm going to say on the matter.
And I've got to be honest, I mean, it's going to take something special to be... I mean, how incredible was that you made, Leanne, last week? Just
Thank you.
Brilliant. I mean, lovely Debbie's going to be here. I mean, yeah, she's made a really sort of okay-ish craft along project from the Roaring Twenties, and she'll be here telling you to vote for that one probably. But I mean, this is. She'd kill me if she could see me. This is, isn't it? I mean,
well, thank you, Ben. I'm just grateful I got a demo of the day or demo of the week.
Demo of the week. Yeah. Because the other thing as well to say, Debbie's here a lot more often than you, so she could win further down the line.
Law of averages. Yes.
Law of averages says.
Yes. But there we go. Law of averages says.
Yeah.
So there we go. Not that that was shameful plugging, but there you are.
No.
It would make my day. It would make my month.
You know who to vote for on Sunday. Second Chance Sunday. Vote Leann.
Oh my goodness.
Shall we do some deals from yesterday? Because we had a stonking cartload show yesterday where we have rolled these deals back over, deals which are still here, and you're going to get... You won't get triple points because that was yesterday. You will get 15% off, which I think for a lot of our Platinum members actually is well... It's probably better, isn't it, really? Because I know some of you are like 55 years Platinum, so maybe you'd rather the discount than the triple points, but you're not getting that. You will get 15% off that price, though. And what a deal on this, Leann.
Oh, phenomenal. I mean, 50% off, which is essentially buy one, get one free, isn't it? And you've also gotten here a set of Pokey tools in here for free, which is fantastic. We all need Pokey tools in our life for cleaning our dies, positioning our gems, taking the back off double-sided tape, getting the back off pesky foam pads, whatever it is you use it for, they are fabulous and very, very usable. Now, with our magazines, of course, you get the fabulous magazine inside, but you get so much more, Ben. You get a whole section of freebies.
Yeah.
In our magazines, and the freebies in here are all retail quality, which means we don't give you, and so you get a fabulous amount. You can see all the stencils, you've got actual metal dies in here, and this one you've got a whole beautiful set of Animals with Attitude stamps. You get a whole host of toppers and a full set of beautiful quality scrapbook paper printed in here as well, at the quality you would expect from crafters.
Yeah.
And they're all housed in their special little slot there, which makes it very easy for you to keep them organised. If you want to not put them in your stash and keep them organised with the magazine, you can keep them in there, because in the magazine it's all thriller and no filler, Ben. And I'm not going to labour too much on the content because you want to have the surprise of reading that at home. But what I will say is that the projects in here show you how to use and get the best out of the products that we've given you free in the magazine, but it also labours on some of our newer products, some of the products you've had for a while, and you get a lot of masterclasses in here for colouring and other types of techniques. And you can see not packed with adverts or trying to sell you anything additional, just really lovely content that you can sit down with, enjoy and experience, Ben.
Yes.
And you're getting 2 of them.
Incredible. And your Poker tools, £10, yeah. 39, 15.96. Although it won't be, will it? It will be another. It's going to come down to about £8.50. Probably about $13. Really, really amazing deals to be had. Oh, and it's issue 3 and 4 as well.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. So they're
recent,
yeah. So it's going to have recent product in for you, and you're going to be able to get them and be able to use things that you might have bought or recent masterclasses. I mean, they're paper piecing dies that you can see on there, and then those fabulous watercolour flowers, which are my favourite, with that lovely big edge die that you're getting in this one free, with stencils and stamps and all sorts of other lovely stuff, including papers. So they're great. They're recent, these, so that in terms of being a good deal, is an exceptional deal.
Really is. Lots of love, by the way, coming in for your box that you've created. Sunday's the day to vote. And Lois just wants to say thank you to Leann. She says, I'd like to say thank you to Leann for the ease of use of the recent release of the punches. She says, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to use them due to medical issues, but she says a big thank you to you, Leann, for the punches. So there you go.
Oh, well, sure. It is my absolute pleasure. We did do quite a bit of testing to make sure that you had that, so I'm grateful that you're finding them really easy to use. Thank you.
Excellent stuff. Keep the comments coming through. We've got some more deals. So yesterday, this was one of the, I can't believe we've still got this in stock, the ribbon threading dies. Very, very popular these were yesterday. Wait till you see the price on these, and the price on these as well will be lower than it was yesterday because, of course, you're getting an extra 15% off after the spin the wheel. Now, you're getting all of the, basically, the deal here is you buy one, you get two for free. So you should be paying £39, $44.85. You're saving $28.98 or $29.90. Then you're getting your platinum discount. Of course, if you're a platinum member, we know the majority of you are. That's £7.99 or $11.96. And then you're taking another 15% off that price. So it comes down to about £6.79 for all three of these. And maybe you're someone who's never tried ribbon threading before, and you thought to yourself, I don't know if I really want to grab these. You now absolutely have to jump in and grab them, because if I just show you the sort of size of these as well, these are brilliant. I sort of liken these two. Like if you perhaps are someone who, as I say, hasn't done ribbon threading, you're thinking, shall I get these? If you like the broderie on glaze dies, like big sort of background dies that you can get working with, these are perfect with or without the ribbon, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're just a lovely detailed pattern, Ben, which could be that broderie anglais look or lovely Moroccan panel, trellis panel. You don't have to use them with the ribbon, and they don't look odd as if you haven't used them with ribbon when you've cut them out, to your point. So yes, you've got both options.
And I love the fact as well, if you are a little bit stuck, you've got all of the ideas on the front there of the different ways that you can thread ribbon. I just think these, again, are great kind of scrap busters, because I could imagine that a lot of you do have lots of little sort of smaller pieces of ribbon that you've got in your craft room, and you're looking for lovely ways to be able to use them. This is the way to be able to do it. The three designs that you got, so that one is your beautiful diagonal lace. Again, we give you the information there on the front to give you ideas of how to thread. You've then got your charming lace, again, three different ways that you can use the dye, and then you've also got your bold florals in there too. Incredible value. Surprised that we've still got this deal in stock, and it's better than it was yesterday, because you're getting 15% off the two discounts that you've already got. Get that in your basket. These sort of deals might be the ones that tip you over into that free shipping if you are getting a full basket over in the US, but do not miss out on those. Very, very popular. As were yesterday, the deal that Leann's got right now, these nesting frames.
The nesting frames are fabulous. I must just say, Ben, with those ribbon threading dies, I also cut strips of my scraps of scrapbook paper and thread that through. So you've got that like paper threaded look, so you get that real textural background. Looks fabulous if you do that as well. These are absolutely superb, Ben. We've got three here, and I can hardly believe you've got three of our larger, more detailed nesting frame dies that we've ever done, and you're getting all three for that price, $10.39 or $11.96 platinum price. Take 15% off extra on that, which is absolutely phenomenal. What, £8 odd? Is it, or £9?
$8.80 it is, isn't it?
$8.80, there you go. Absolutely fantastic. And the detail and the pattern in these is phenomenal. Really love these, Ben. They are fabulous for just cutting and layering. They're great for inking. They're great for doing little drop shadows, great in your mirror card, great in your glitter card. You can cut them in whatever you want to cut. Good for paper piecing. So many different things you can do with these. Gild them with your gilding flakes. Do some glitter paste if you want to.
Yeah.
Really fabulous, versatile, very detailed set of dies. And to be paying, what, just under £3 a set, just over £3 a set, $3 is absolutely incredible, because they're all large sizes. Not too large though. You're going to be able to use them on your 6x4 and 5x7 and 5.5 inch square cards beautifully. That's what they've been sized for. You're just getting really intricate dies that are going to be so usable for framing sentiments or images on the front of your cards.
Candy's got those. She says, I've got these, Leann, and they are beautiful. Sarah H is cooing over those ribbon threading dies. She's saying, I bought the ribbon threading dies to make backgrounds on my foil press. A reminder from Terry, who says, Leann, you mentioned the pokey tool. You reminded me to bug you about making a fancy holder for it. She says, don't change the tool. Says she wants a holder. We're still taking requests?
Absolutely.
Yes.
It was when I was on the show with Debbie, wasn't it? Everybody loved Debbie's handmade pokey tool and wants one like it. We are researching
Nice. That's the thing with us as well. You know, you can always suggest, you can always throw forward comments and ideas, and we will always look into things for you. These deals, I don't think we've showed these live in the studio yesterday, but they've been on the web and they've been very popular. Your opportunity to make your own little sequins, perfect for sort of little embellishments, but also absolutely brilliant for making your own bespoke shaker elements for your cards. And again, the fact is that you've got these dies to be able to do it. You can cut into all sorts of different cardstock and paper, and think about all of your beautiful mirror card that you can be cutting into, your glitter cardstock, just to create sequins for any occasion. Basically, you get the one die which cuts out, well, I don't know how many it cuts out, but it cuts out loads, lots of different sequins of different sizes. Just to add that sparkle, to add that shake effect to all of your beautiful shakers. So you're going to be getting 3 designs in total here. This one is your sparkle and shake. So you've got these beautiful circles. Is it really? 1, 2, 3. I want to count them now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's 7 by 1, 2, 3. Bear with me, caller. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 7 by 14. 98.
98, so almost 100.
1, 2. Yeah, I mean, there's loads.
A lot.
Let's just call it pretty much 100. You're also going to get in there stars, which I think are super cute. And of course, you know, you can cut these in one pass. And then if you don't need them all for one particular project, you can just store them away in one of your little gubbins boxes and save them for later. So again, makes quick, easy crafting. And this one here is super cute because you've got those little hearts in there as well. So hearts, stars and circles, hundreds and hundreds of shaker elements that you can create. Look at the price on the screen, by the way. Just seen that. This is a $23.97 bundle, $35.85, less your discount, less your Club Inspired discount if you're platinum, less your 15%. That's going to come down to about about £5.50, £5.43, under $9 for all of those. $8.13. Are you guys enjoying the extra 15% today? Let me know in the comments. I hope you are, because it took a lot of effort to spin that wheel, just because that's where we wanted it, really. 15%, that's what you said, wasn't it? Or triple points. There you go, look at that. It took a lot of effort to get that there, so you're welcome, everybody. You are welcome. Only until midnight tonight, though, and then that deal comes off, and a brand new deal coming your way tomorrow morning on Wake Up Call. Not Wake Up Call tomorrow, Play Your Crafts Right tomorrow, isn't it? And Lily will be spinning the wheel there. Right. Another great deal. Wait to see this on your Centura Pearl Trend. This is a 40-pack, I think, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. You've got so many beautiful sheets in this trend pack. A4, 40 sheets, Centura Pearl. And I'm just going to take a sheet which has, I'm going to find a colour I like. I like this turquoise.
Yeah.
And then just show you how beautiful that pearl effect. Look how it catches the light. The pearlescence on our Centura Pearl card is absolutely incredible. It is beautiful. And it's 300 GSM, which is, 310 GSM, which is fantastic for your box making, your card bases. It embosses in your embossing folders exquisitely. It die cuts beautifully. You can even ink on the top of it or stamp on the top of it if you want to. It really is the most versatile card pack for lots of different uses in your craft room. And then look at all of the beautiful colours you're getting in there as well. I'll do that again for you. I feel Keith might be a bit ashamed of my flicking there, but there we go.
Very nice.
Absolute beautiful range of colours, 40 sheets. You're buying that. You can see your prices on the screen there, but take your extra 15% off. However, we're giving you an edge distresser and a set of pokey tools entirely free of charge with that. And great to be able to have your edge distresser with that pack of card, because it looks great when you do that on the Centura Pearl and then add a little bit of ink around the edge. So yes, a great pack of card, just essentials in that bundle. Great pack of card and 2 beautiful tools there as well for $9.59 or $14.39 platinum price. Why would you not, Ben?
Why would you not? And thank you, Hadassah, who says, lol. Thanks for the effort in spinning the wheel, Ben. Lol. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. Teresa says, love that cardstock as well. Really lovely selection that you've got right there. Now, a selection again that we had yesterday. It proved very popular. I feel like you guys are loving Totally Tiffany products at the moment. Of course, earlier in the week, it was her the 20th anniversary of Totally Tiffany, so there's some amazing deals there. This deal from last night as well has proved super duper popular. Your memento keeper, plus additional elements as well, which we'll talk around in just a second. This deal again, because we're giving you that extra 15% off, is obviously even better than it was yesterday. But this allows you to not only kind of keep like your different projects in here, because once we open this up, you've got pockets on the inside of the front and the back cover of different sizes, but then you will get all of these inserts as well. So whether you're storing this for things like your 12 by 12 papers, whether you are putting your smaller papers in here as well, there's literally pocket sizes for everything. But this is a great way to plan your projects. Whenever Tiffany shows these on the shows that we do together, she usually pulls ones out where she's kind of got memories in there from a particular holiday. She always shows the one of her son's graduation day, where again she's popped in kind of mementos from there and like programs and little clippings. So whether you're using them to kind of store your crafty goodies, to kind of keep projects together, or to keep your mementos in, they are brilliant. As always, see-through, so you know exactly what's in them. When this is up on your shelf here, it's all easy to label, and you've got that really strong ring binder in there too. So if you are popping in heavier items, you know that the memento keeper is going to be able to store all of those in there. But I think so handy for so many different things, and I think that's the reason why this has been super popular over the course of the last couple of days. Really busy for this collection. Now, you're getting the memento keeper. You're then also going to get, which I think are super handy, the little storage clips. Now these are the ones that go with your desk-made system. You'll see these, of course, clipping all of the different pods together, so you've got the ability to kind of store those the way that you want. But I just think having those clips for all sorts of crafting, really, and just generally kind of getting organised, they're very handy, aren't they?
To stop ribbon unravelling.
Nice.
So when you've got strips of ribbon and you just need to keep it together, and just have them organised in a little place where they're not all getting knotted and ruined, and you have to spend 27 hours unravelling it before you can use it on a project. I use them for that, and it's been revelationary, Ben.
Revelationary?
It has.
And then you're also going to get in this set your shut your flap tabs. Now, these, of course, brilliant for things like using with your scrap rack. Brilliant, of course, because these are tacky enough to kind of like to hold the papers in place, so they're not going to be wrinkling, they're not going to be getting stuck. But also, you've also got the tabs in here so you can organise. So think about using these with things like your scrap racks for creating your categories, like your sub themes that you've got within your collections as well. And we were chatting also, if you've got any of your like your stamps, which are like unmounted stamps, if you need to label those, you can do that as well. They're just very handy to have. Great for categorization, and again, great because they've got that adhesive, like enough adhesive on them to hold your pages in place so they're not going to wrinkle, but not enough so they're all going to get stuck together. It's all about keeping those flaps in place. £15.99 or $19.99 is what you should pay, is what you did pay. However, you can take another 15% off. Because what is that? Let's work that out. That's another £2.40 that comes off that. So $13.59, nearly beat you, Johnny, or another $16.99 in dollars, which is incredible. Stock up, grab them. Very busy yesterday, and when they're gone, they are gone. Right, let me just check, see if there's any more comments coming through, and then we're going to recap on some of the softer side deals that we've got. Loads of you loving the show. All I can say to you is more of these deals are there for you. So hit up the shop the day button. That's important to do today. And hit up the spring sale button where you'll find loads of deals, including ones that we've not even touched on this show. And also check out the cart load category from yesterday, which you'll also find via the schedule button on the website. And then you'll be able to pick up all of these deals deals. But let's get back to where we started right at the top of the show, because it was all things soft side, as you would expect on a Friday. And we've had lots of spring saley things around all sorts of other categories. But today, and indeed in the 2 o'clock show, we're going to be focusing on soft side deals. And if you're looking for a brilliant deal when it comes to soft craft, you need to check out Leann's bag of mystery.
Half the stock is gone,
What?
Ben. Already half the stock is gone. So I think we're going to be going into our soft cart load at 2 o'clock with not very many of these left.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised, because the value in here is fabulous in this bag. So you're getting, these are the two things. This is where your value is coming from. And your value is coming from this fabulous bag die set, which allows you to do that crossbody and clutch bag. You get all of the dies inside to be able to achieve that, and very usable. Use them with your faux leathers, your velvet soft that you have on the show. Use them with your quilting fabrics, whatever you want, whatever it is, whatever you want, you're going to get beautiful results. You're also getting, if you're brand new to soft crafting or even a seasoned soft crafter, one of the most useful die shapes you will ever use, and that's your hexagon.
Yep.
And with this set, you can quilt them together, you can patchwork them together, or you can use this for English paper piecing, because you get 2 dies in here at the perfect size, one for your paper, one for your fabric, wrap it round and then hand sew them together. Going to look absolutely exceptional. That's the value in the bag, Ben. That's what you're paying for.
Yes.
You're then getting all of what I'm about to show you entirely free. You're getting your zips on a roll. This is a game changer. It means that you can cut any length of zip from 1 inch if you wanted to the full length of the roll for whatever size project you're working on. So zips on a roll, and you also get 10 of your sliders included in there, so equivalent of 10 different zips, which is phenomenal and at customizable sizes. You're getting in here this fabulous die set, which does this kind of chevron ric-rac edging for your patchwork and quilted projects. It could be for curtains, it could be for a pelmet in the kids' bedroom, it could be around the bottom of a lampshade, Ben, or as a decorative piece on a tote bag. It doesn't just have to be a quilt edging. And what you get with this is a die that does not cut at the top and bottom, which means when you fold your fabric and run it through your machine, you get continuous lengths of that beautiful cut edging. You're also getting in here a little die set to create clothes for your little characters. We're giving you an applique flower die set in here. We're giving you a clamshell die set. Again, my favourite actual shape for English paper piecing is clamshell. And you get 2 dies in there, one to do your paper, one to do your fabric. You're getting a whole set of your quilting clips. You're getting a whole set of applique foliage shapes, and these are great because 5 or 7 of these in a circle gives you the flower top for the stems. You're also getting a whole pack of your 5-inch square pre-cut fabric, which are absolutely beautiful colourways. Just sew all those together with straight lines and you've got a quilt top. And a lap quilt, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And then the game changer, that is your binding, mitering and joining tool, which is fantastic for anybody who wants to make a quilt. You're getting all of that for free. You're not including the zips. You're not paying for any of that. What you're getting in your value is that fabulous bag set and die set that you can see there. Fab. There, that's your value in that bag. Everything else that I've just shown you in that bag, completely free of charge. Oh, that much I can't even get my hands around it. And I think this is great as a little try me bag, Ben. If you're new to soft crafting, if you want to have a go at a few things, it's also got some essential tools in there. If you know somebody in the family who's a more experienced crafter, there's a couple of things for them. If you're starting out, there's a couple of things for you. Or keep the whole thing for yourself. It's entirely up to you. You've got fun and you've got essential in that bag for a fabulous price, especially taking that extra 15% off.
And I can't even speak. You're going to have to be quick, though, is what I wanted to say, because half of the stock of that mystery bag has gone. And the fact that I think a lot of you will continue to shop in the hour break that we'll have, it's debatable how much stock of that we will have left when we come to the actual sales show. Teresa, just to answer your question on the Memento Keeper, you get the 12 by 12 binder, which has pockets on the inside front cover and inside back cover, and you get 3 of the other inserts, which have 5 pockets each. And as far as I'm aware, you can buy extras should you wish, but you do get the tabs and also the clips with that deal too. Just to quickly run you through the very popular bag dies that are on the show today. This is incredible. The deal before we even span the wheel today was phenomenal because we are giving you our multimedia dies here. This one is the satchel die set. So you've got all of these dies right here, which are going to cut out all the panels that you need to be able to create the bag that you are seeing just here. I'll maybe model it again for you later on, but you can see the kind of thing that you can create. Now, that deal on its own was amazing because we were giving you the dies. Then we were going to give you a set of our absolutely beautiful touch of velvet material. So this is in the teal. Size-wise, you've got 50 by 160 centimetres. Oh, don't ask me what that is in inches.
So it's 1.5 metres length by 1/2 metre wide.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I could have done that, actually. Yeah. How much gone, Johnny? Quarter of the stock.
I'm not surprised.
Disappeared.
And can I just say, you really cannot appreciate how fabulous that velvet is until you touch it yourself.
Yeah, it is.
We spent at least an hour of a product meeting stroking the velvet.
I would rub it on my face, but I don't want to get my makeup all over it.
Oh, it's beautiful. It is so lovely. It's like the insides of bunny ears or like little velvet puppy dog ears.
Do you know what
I
it
mean?
is? It is like that. Like, so my puppy Molly pup. It is.
It is. It's like little puppy dog ears. It's so lovely.
Anyway, it is.
It is.
Baby hamsters, that's what Becky says. It's just super soft. I wish you could reach out and touch it. But we're not quite there with the technology yet. £11.18 or $14.76, less your 15% on top of that platinum discount. Just seeing the time, I'll rattle through these. You've also got your crossover bag. This one again creates you this style of bag as you're seeing here. Is that with your, did you have some of that fabric over your side earlier? Have I dreamt that?
Yes, we had that.
Yeah.
We had that, the metallic fleck cork.
That was it. Yes, absolutely. So you get the dies to be able to create that bag, plus you're going to get your beautiful, super soft touch of velvet material in the black this time. That price even lower on the crossover, £9.98 or $13.56, less your 15% of course as well. Then, fifth of the stock of, which one is it now? The carpet bag, a fifth of the stock gone here. I mean, this is like your sort of day-to-day shopper bag, really, isn't it? That you're going to be creating here.
Or your work bag.
Yeah.
That's big enough to fit a laptop in.
Absolutely right.
Or like a big iPad.
Yeah, and more. That is, in your words, capacious.
Capacious.
Yeah, but again, all of the dies in here and all the instructions that you need as well, but you get all those 4 dies to be able to create all of the panels, and we're going to give you the fabric. I don't think I finished my sentence a few minutes ago, but the fabric that you get within all of these deals, and I was too busy stroking it on my face, you get at half price, all right, so that's why it's already a huge saving. Then you get your discount, then you get a further 15% off. And then the other bag die we've got is the bowling bag, where a third, jeepers, a third of the stock has gone. We are proving so busy today. Do you know what it is, I think? By the way, you get that beautiful magenta velvet in there as well. £12.38 or £16.36. I truly believe today that we have got a lot of people tuning in and watching, perhaps who are more on the paper craft side of things, but have done some sewing and quilting and bag making and whatnot in the past. And you're now seeing the kind of multimedia dies and the things like the builder blocks that we can bring to you now, and you're thinking to yourself, do you know what? Life looks like it's got a little bit easier when it comes to soft craft, and I'm going to get my sewing machine back out. I'm going to start soft crafting again, and you're picking up on these deals because they are immense with that further 15% off. Let us know if you've been inspired by the show today and the deals today, and let us know what you're popping into your basket and what you are going to be creating. And don't forget, this is just a preview of what's coming up in an hour's time. Now we need to go to the other side of the, oh, hang on a minute, where's Leanne gone? She's disappeared. Yeah. Ah, there you are.
Hi, I've got my glasses on. I was reading the instructions on the back, and I just want to show this. This is absolutely fantastic, this paper trimmer, I have to say, everyone. It is glorious.
Wow.
And look, it's got all of the instructions on the back for you as well. It tells you all of the things that it does. It's got metric and imperial measurements. It's got angle lines on there. Cuts up to 6 layers of cotton in one pass. Easy to change the blade. A huge 15.5 by 15 base size for working on your larger pieces of fabric. This is and a carry handle, a very useful carry handle. This is an absolute workhorse of a tool. It really is. It's fabulous. Now, I had a ruler like this from a different brand, and it was just 6 inches wide by 18 inches long. And I loved it, but I used to struggle cutting wider strips off my bag making for bigger squares because I just had a small amount of space. I used to get frustrated by that. So when we decided we were going to do one of these fabric trimmers, we went with this big 15 by 15.5 size because it means you can cut meterage of fabric for backs of quilt. You can cut big pieces for bag making. You can cut your 12-inch quilting blocks immediately by lining it up once in this grid and not having to measure all along. And then the more times you have to move a ruler, the more risk of things not being precise gets added into the project, and you want things to be precise when you're sewing them together. So having that massive space with metric and imperial, see through with all of the key measurements in that lovely lilac tone, so it stands out on your dark fabric and your light fabric. You're not struggling to find the measurements. Having your angles on there as well for doing your bias binding and your shapes for quilting, and then having that easy depress and push smooth glide which will cut through 6 layers of fabric in one pass and then hang it up when you're not using it. It is a phenomenal tool and a really easy blade change system in there for you as well. It is a workhorse, Ben. You can buy this once, you'll never need to buy another one again. If you are starting on your journey of papercraft, treat yourself. You'll never need another one. You won't need another size in your life because it does everything for you. If you buy a small one and try it, you're frustrated because you wish you had a bigger one. So get this when it's on such a good price with 15% off, and you will never regret it. I promise you that.
Great deal and a great one to finish on. What a show that's been. Rhonda says, even if you're not new to soft crafts, that bag is a steal. And Michelle Parsons saying, I can attest to how soft the velvet is. I almost started purring whilst petting. Thank you so much for a marvellous show, everybody. Don't forget, if you've got deals in your baskets, you do need to be checking things out because stocks have been obliterated. I'm just hearing producer Johnny with his abacus out here because stocks have gone, and come to the actual sales show in an hour's time, we might be a little bit short of stock. It might be, I've only heard this ever said once before in my ear, it might be a shorter show. Either that or we might be singing and dancing for the final half an hour. But make sure you check out now anything in your baskets. Don't wait till the show. Do it right now in the break. Massive thank you to Leanne. You're up for another 2 hours in an hour?
Yes. Yes, I am. I'll have had a ham sandwich, a bag of crisps and a whole nut. So who knows what could happen?
Who knows what can happen? Probably everything. Thank you so much for watching. Check out your carts and baskets and we'll see you back here for another fun couple of hours, or maybe less, in an hour. Bye for now.